Hello and welcome to Americans Learn. My name is Lauren and I am back with another Lara Fabian video. This is Caruso, again from Lara with Love. I'm going to be watching this concert, I think, or these videos in the order that was suggested to me by Roymer. So I will get to things like Adagio and things of that nature that everybody wants me to react to. I'm very excited, but things were suggested in a specific order. I'm going to take people up on the order I should watch this in. I also wanted to give a big shout out to Eric Sicard. Thank you so much for all of the background information you gave me on this lady. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I really, really appreciated it. And it does help. I love having context. And she's awesome. Everything that you told me about her just makes her seem even more awesome. So I'm very much excited to look forward to this new song, Caruso. Apparently it's Italian. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, but again, that should shock nobody. So once again, we're gonna do this in the typical fashion of I'm going to listen through it, and then I'm going to go back and talk about specific parts that I really, really liked, or if I can think of something technical to say, I will talk about what she does that works and why it works as much as I'm capable of. It has been a while since I've done actual study of music theory and how to sing, but I do try to incorporate some of that into these reactions when I can. I'm looking forward to this. I've been so excited to get back to Lara. And I don't want to waste any more time, so let's go.
Caruso è la canzone di Lucio Dalla, è una delle più belle canzoni che è mai stata scritta, secondo me. E poi è una canzone che può essere cantata da un uomo o da una donna con la stessa espressione, con la stessa sincerità. And when you hear that, just that voice coming out of nowhere when he starts singing Qui dove il mare luccica e dove tira forte il vento su una vecchia terrazza. You just see Italy. It's all there. That's probably the most sensitive part of me because it relates to my mom and my grandma. Qui dove il mare luccica e dove tira forte il vento su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Sorrento. Un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il canto. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. Vedere luci in mezzo al mare, le sole notti là in America, erano solo le lampare, la bianca scia di un'elica. Senti il dolore nella musica, si alzò dal piano forte, ma quando vide la luna uscire da una nuvola, gli sembrò più dolce anche la morte. Guardo negli occhi la ragazza, gli occhi veri come il mare. Poi all'improvviso uscì una lacrima e lui credette di affogare. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai. che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. La potenza della lirica, dove ogni derramma è un falso, che con un po' di trucco e con la mimica, sai, puoi anche diventare un altro. Così diventa tutto piccolo, anche le sole notti là in America. Ti volti e vedi la tua vita come la scia di un'elica. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai. È una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai. È una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai, di te bene sai. At the piano, Charles Barber. Thank you.
Wow. I kept wanting to reach
Cantata da
out.
un-
Like every time I just kept, I don't know if you could see it. I think my hand was blocked by the camera for a minute, but like, I kept trying to like reach out to. Oh, God. Okay. Wow. All right. I was like, my heart was like beating so fast for like so much of that song. It was just like right up in my throat. Ah. Okay. So we're going to go through it again. I'm going to stop at certain parts. I'm going to stop and enthuse at places where I was just completely flabbergasted. And I'm going to be like having the, I'm going to have the captions on this time so I can read the lyrics. Because again, I like the option of having the lyrics on. But I like to just sort of vibe through the song first. So here we go.
Qui dove il mare luccica e dove tira forte il vento, su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Sorrento, un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il canto.
Oh, wow. Okay. And I love the tone of her voice there, the el canto, when she sings that line. It's just so low and pleasing.
E ricomincia il canto.
Like, I do love to hear like a low tone, and I feel like a lot of the times that gets lost, especially in modern music. Like the low tone, like a woman's lower register vanishes. It's all just like this. I mean, it's all super auto-tuned pop music these days, but like I love it. It's so pretty.
Te voglio bene, sai, ma tanto bene, sai.
All right, so this is what the man is singing to the lady who was crying, who's holding her.
È una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene, sai.
Interesting. Also, I just keep thinking of, we had a chain is always a very interesting like metaphor for everything, because it's almost always negative. But also I feel like it's interesting as a metaphor too, because it keeps things closed, or it can, keeps things out sometimes, keeps things in. Like, it's very versatile. Plus also there was like I don't remember which show it was, but there was this one Shakespeare play where the chain is mentioned over and over and over again. I feel like it's one of the romances, and it's constantly mentioned. But again, we're not talking about necessarily the metaphor of the chain, because that can mean almost anything. But he's like, I love you so much as a chain by now. So it's keeping me. It feels like a lock. It's a bad thing. I love you so much that it's a chain by now. We'll see what the rest of the lyrics have to say. But the way that she's singing it too, her tone does make it feel like it's a negative thing. Trapped. Oh, see, and it's almost Fry, but it's not. Just that emotion that she can get with just a little bit of, keeping it just a little bit, again, that felt a little bit more in her throat, but which is fine, very, very minimally, if you use it minimally, but.
Le sole notti là in America erano solo le lampade, la bianca scia di un'elica. Senti il dolore nella musica, si alzò dal pianoforte, ma quando vide la luna uscire da una nuvola, gli sembrò più dolce anche la morte.
And again, I love this sort of like speaky thing that she's doing. The talk singing is used really, really effectively here to get this like really thing out, and then it elongates out and slows down. She's like, and then when he saw the thing, even death seemed sweeter. It's like, and he saw this and he believed this and he wanted this, but it was just a dream. And it ebbs and flows. And like, it's kind of makes sense too. We're talking about a seaside town too, right? So like, when like the ebb and flow of the actual song itself really does bring to mind the waves and like what he is seeing.
Guardo negli occhi la ragazza, le occhi verdi come il mare.
And I love that. Oh, it's so the grit. I love that. And like by this point, that I love when like a singer puts like a little bit of oomph into a small portion of the song, and it's usually somewhere where it feels correct. Sometimes people will put it and just like, wait, what? Why? But if you don't think about it, like if it just flows so well in the song, then it's like, oh wow, oh, then you think about it later and you're like, oh yes, this is more of it's either passionate or it's more bass. Like, that makes sense to add that sort of effect there. And it's really interesting too, because this comes off something where she's going from something incredibly, she went a lot of speak singing, very, very smooth and cool when she's talking about like the thing that seems sweeter. And then it goes right into this much, again, a more upbeat, less, it's still sort of a talk singing, but it's less of a patter. It just feels a little bit more grounded. Goes from this really smooth sound to this immediately. Just immediately from that smoothness into this more rougher sort of sound. That's interesting. And then she just gets loud. And then she almost sounds like somebody totally different when she does this, when she starts the belt part of the song. She's starting to belt more. And she almost sounds different. It's like almost sounds more gospel. Poi all'improvviso uscì una lacrima e lui credette di affogare. She just keeps that so freaking clear and pure. That's amazing. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai. So now they're calling it a bond instead of a chain. Like, we're still linked. It's still linked together though. Like, I love you so much that now we cannot be rent asunder. In this case, the chain seems to be maybe good. It frees the blood in your veins. See, that's interesting too. I like the difference of the guy maybe has come to terms with something, you know, throughout the course of the song. So like at the beginning, it was a chain that melted the blood in your veins. All of that sounds bad. Then it's like, now it's a bond that frees the blood in your veins, which, is that good or bad? I'm not sure. Like, but you know, like, it's interesting. He's gone on a journey and he's changed his mind somewhat about how he's going to react to this feeling. I still can reach out to her. I want to take that
potenza
hand.
della lirica, dove ogni dramma è un falso. Che con un po' di trucco e con la mimica, sai, puoi anche diventare un altro. Così diventa tutto piccolo, anche le sole notti là in America. Ti volti e vedi la tua vita come la scia di un'elica.
That's awesome. And again, I love it when she gets really, really fast and like the sort of the patter speak singing, and then it slows down into those long held out notes that she just keeps them so. Her breast support, man, absolutely baller. She's so good. I believe her when she says, I love you very much. Ooh, different. I love the run. Oh my God, again. Her ability to just lose it on those high belts. Like, it gives me actual chills. Like, My hair is standing on end. You cannot see it, but it is. And I will say this for Italian, it really does lend itself to runs. Like, that's just the Italian language for you, but it really lends itself to being able to flow into each other really, really well, which is something I appreciate about that language. The language itself is really flowy, and it is so great for singing. It really does make singing in Italian. You can do so much with it, with even the same, like, she's singing the same thing like 4 times now. It's been different every single time because she's able to do different things with the run and to like how she connects each word to another. Ugh. Ugh. Now she's sad again. Always. I mean, I love, ugh. I'm so glad that I was introduced to Lara Fabian. It's she's stunning. She's stunning, and her ability to just go from these incredibly powerful belts to these so soft, clear notes. She stuns me. She stuns me. She's so good. And I really can't wait to hear what she does in other languages. I know that she's got a couple in English. Can't wait to hear them as well. But I also like hearing the songs in different, like in the other languages too, because again, I can still feel it. She puts her whole body into these performances, her whole, like her face, her arms, she like moves around, like it's her whole self. She puts her whole self in here. And that's beautiful, and I wish that we saw more of that. So and everyone has told me to watch her live versions as opposed to like other like recorded versions or music videos or something. So I will be making every attempt to do that when I watch Lara Fabian videos, because again, this was super great. I really liked this. And there's still a lot of comments coming in on the other Lara video and the Dumash video. So like I am trying to like go back to those videos and like look through a bunch of those comments as well to sort of continue to get more ideas and more suggestions. But right now there's a lot of comments, which I love. So keep them coming. I am trying to keep on top of them. I can no longer, once you there's a certain number of comments, it's really difficult to actually read all of them. But I am trying to go back and like I've been picking out extras and facts and like suggestions. So thank you again for everybody who's been commenting. Thanks for everyone who's liked the videos. And don't forget to keep letting me know what I should keep doing it. Keep doing it. I want to know more. Like I said, I've got a couple of videos that I know that I want to do from her that were sent to me first. So I'm trying to get those done. And I will be continuing this journey down this rabbit hole. So thanks again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.